Thanks, Sam. With us, I'm Bill O'Reilly in the At Your Beck and Call segment tonight. Our pal Glenn has been spending a lot of time on his program, seen at 5 Eastern on FNC, analyzing the Egyptian situation. And here he is. So what is the headline, Beck, for you?
That your talking point memo tonight was, if I take a look at it and say what was a better outcome,
yes,
you're right.
That the military taking over
is the best outcome
we
could have had.
Right.
Short term, I mean, I don't think there's any good outcome in this at all. Short term, probably the best outcome.
Right.
On the long term, I think you're seeing the beginning of what I've been talking about, the coming insurrection. That's what a book that was about this big and shown in Europe has been selling over there, and talks with the communists and revolutionaries, and everybody unite, and we'll have an insurrection. This is going to happen one country after another now.
And you see it as a communist-driven thing?
No, so I see the communist. I mean, look. I mean, I don't know if you've.
But wait. If there's insurgency in one country after another, there has to be a goal for the insurgency.
Oh, there is.
But the goal is
revolution.
Okay. For what sake?
The end of the Western way of life. In the Middle East, you're going to see the end of the Western way of life, possibly, as these things roll like dominoes. Even the president said it today. Joe Biden said it today. It's going to be a domino effect. It's going to happen in Jordan.
So you don't, but it's not going to be democracy because that's what they think it's going to be.
It's going to be
caliphate.
I think it's going to be a caliphate.
All right. So
and if you look at this is yesterday's New York Times. This is what I've been called nuts for the last 2 weeks. And basically, it's on the front page story, Wired, Educated, and Shrewd, Young Egyptians Guide Revolt. And what it talks about is how Islamic extremists have gotten together with socialists and communists. And they have sown the seeds of revolt. And I don't know if you saw the interview with the vice president of Google, who was asked point blank, are you saying that you guys help orchestrate this? Answer, yes.
Yeah, but certainly I don't know if that's news to anyone, because with the internet you can reach an enormous amount of people. You can say, look, everybody show up in the square at 10.
Absolutely.
Everybody do this, everybody do that.
Coordinated.
So it's a lot easier to foment any kind of
community organizing at a global scale.
But here, there was not a crowd larger than 200,000 in Cairo, okay? So that means most people sat it out. So I'm not so sure that communists, socialists, and Islamists are going to have I know they're not going to be able to overthrow the army. They're not. And the army, no, they're just not. And I don't see that even in a place like Tunisia, a little place where you could have it. But you do see it. But let's go into the other areas, all right?
Yes.
So we know there's going to be trouble in other Middle Eastern countries. There will. Yes. And let's hope Iran is one of them. Let's hope these people in Iran.
That's Monday. Let's see. Here's the more important thing. President Obama has been on the forefront of saying, hey, we stand with the people, we stand with the youth. 10 days went by with the people rising up in Iran, and he said nothing. Monday is the day of rage in Iran.
Well, let's see what happens.
They've already said they're going to crush it. Will the president stand with them?
Look, I think he should have been much more aggressive. I took the John McCain approach that he should have come out like Reagan did at the Brandenburg Gate, tear down a wall and all of that. But Obama's style, and it worked okay in Egypt, is to basically behind the scenes it. Don't
works to his advantage,
okay,
I believe.
Whatever. Now, the insurrection in Western countries.
Yes.
You believe that's in play as well,
yes,
correct?
I do. On my show, I've been showing the tapes of communist revolutionaries who are willing to ban with anyone here in America. And they're currently saying, and in big meetings and rallies, saying, this needs to come here to America, and it will come here. And we are the last stop.
I don't see the constituency. I don't see the constituency in Britain, in Germany, in the United States.
You don't
see it.
You don't have to. What happened over in Greece, remember the riots in Greece? That's the best that the communists can do, is get that kind of riot. Those were all communist riots. Get that. Now, if you couple that with Islamic extremism, which you know you have all over, that's why Cameron came out, Merkel has come out, and yesterday
they can do
Sarkozy.
A lot of damage.
Do a lot of damage.
They can't change governments, and they can't seize power.
I hope that you're right.
There's no evidence that says I'm not right. There isn't one situation in the country right now, in the world right now, not one.
Egypt.
No. But it worked the other way.
No, it didn't. It's not finished yet.
It worked
You're
the other
in
way in the
chaos
sense
now.
that the army, which is anti-caliphate and anti-extremists, are in charge.
Let's please take a look. And it's a good day. It's a good day. People got a brutal dictator out.
Right.
Great. So it's a good day. But it's one day. Remember, it was 30 days before the Ayatollah Khomeini got off the plane and arrived. Today is the 32nd anniversary of the revolution in Iran.
Interesting.
That's today.
All right.
It took a month from here.
Now, in the United States,
yes,
you firmly believe there's a movement underway to foment chaos in the streets?
Are you kidding me? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And who is leading that movement?
Well, you can look at the most legitimate organization is the One Nation banner, which is the one that held the Union rally at the Lincoln Memorial.
And who's in charge of that? Who's the One Nation person?
One Nation is a combination of the labor unions, the communist organizations, the Green Movement. There's about 30 different organizations. Look it up, onenation.org.
Now, do you think that they are all coordinating?
Oh, yeah. No, they on their own.
So they're all saying, we want a communist America?
No. They want a fundamental transformation.
Okay, all right, fundamental transformation, but it's not labeled communist.
No, what it is, Bill, is it is like-minded people of one thing. Just like the communist and the extreme Islamic people in Egypt. They don't agree. One wants communism.
Want a big change.
They want big change.
Right.
And that's what's happening over the entire globe. And then they'll duke it out after they flip it.
Glenn Beck, everybody, watching out for you.